here comes the habit toolkit. Yeah, this episode we are talking about consistency, so I just want to provide like a habit toolkit that the routines that can stick for years at least if you try them. It is those routines that can stick for some time. And the first habit I think you ought to try, the first thing is start small, like ridiculously small. Like small that you feel like that's too tiny. But I mean, if you use like the 2-minute rule, like if you want to run, just put on your shoes and go, right? If you want to journal, just write 1 sentence. Or because momentum is more important than the scale. So if you are able to do, let's say, just 2 minutes per day investing in doing that thing that you want to achieve on a grind, I think it eventually will come. And then the second tool that you have to do is trigger the habit. So you have to somehow anchor your habits to daily routines. Let's say right after brushing your teeth, you do maybe 5 push-ups, or after morning coffee, maybe you write down something. Morning coffee or tea, my friends. It's not necessarily coffee. And for me it was just straight after school hours. It was straight to court with my friend Omari, and we had no excuses. And then the third tool is just visual tracking for momentum. So you have to like grab a calendar, and every time you stick to a habit, you just put, let's say, a tick or X on it, and try not to break the chain, because over time the streak will just become a motivation. The more you see those, the red things, you'll be like, yeah, I did it. And the last thing is good enough, bro. Some days all I had energy for was 2 verses of devotion this year, but these 2 verses have kept the habit alive to this month. And so I understand that progress absolutely thrives on consistency and not perfection. Like just do it. Sometimes you don't feel like doing, but even if you do like a tiny little bit, eventually you'll have and it will accumulate, it will count. And I just want to say that consistency, sometimes it hurts, and you have to figure out how to heal from it. This matter of being consistent sometimes comes tough because you experience, let's say, burnout, or you have comparisons. And I say burnout because burnout is real. I once trained so hard and I sprained my ankle.